another video. So today, I'm going to be hurting the Del Sol today. Well, hurting its feelings. So I'm going to do 5 things that I don't like about the Del Sol. I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it for this video. There is going to be another video on what I love about the Del Sol. So let's go check out the Del Sol. So number 1 is power steering. Now, since the Del Sol is considered a sports car just because of its removable top and just a 2-seater and pretty much a grocery getter, pretty much, or not a grocery getter, I don't know. So I figured that since this car is considered a sports car of its time, that it would have the new latest, greatest gadgets that were coming out, and I was expecting for this car to have power steering. Now, unfortunately, this car does not. I mean, when you're driving it, it's not noticeable at all. It drives just fine, but when you want to do U-turns and when you want to back up into parking spots, that's when it kind of gets tricky. You're gonna have to give the steering wheel a little more love than you normally would with a car that does have power steering. So that's number 1. Now, number 2, like I said, since Del Sol is considered a sports car, I was expecting a little more. I was expecting the motor to have a bigger motor in it and to have all the motors come with VTEC. Well, unfortunately, Honda only put 2 types of motors. There's a 1.5 not VTEC motor, and then there's a 1.6 with VTEC. And so with the first-time owner, Honda owner, you know, I was expecting to experience the unicorn power that the VTEC puts out, and unfortunately, I got the 1.5, but which is okay. You know, it's just a daily driver, but it's something that I was looking forward to have, was being able to feel what VTEC feels like. So that's number 2. Number 3. So study shows that 75% of the population of the world, they will not buy a certain car depending on its cup holders. So if it's not the right size or the location's bad, the people will not buy it. Well, unfortunately, this is one of the vehicles that they did not listen to the population, and the cup holders are right underneath the armrests. So if you're hungry and you want to go to fast food, go to the drive-through, you have to lift up the armrest to put your cups. So, which is kind of a pain, because when you're driving and you're shifting gears, you're sometimes, well, my elbow hits the cups a lot, and it's kind of a pain. I just wish that they put it somewhere else than underneath yeah. So now I'm going to go outside of the car and show you a couple more, the 4th and 5th thing that I don't like. Number 4, bad seals. So the Honda, when they made the Del Sol, they were on a really low budget, and unfortunately they had very low quality seals for these cars, and especially right here, it allows water to get in, fall through, and get stuck between the frame of the body and your quarter panel, and obviously it rusts. So this is very common for the Del Sols to have. So I just wish Honda kind of didn't cheap out and had better seals. So that's number 4. So number 5, the handling of the car. Now, since it is called Del Sol, which actually translates to the sun, which is referencing that you could take off the top. So I feel like, since this car is based on being able to take off the top, I figure that the ride should be even better when you take the top off than you do when it's on. So now, for my experiences from having the top off, the ride quality is absolute horrible. You feel every single speed bump pothole, any little rocks on the road. You know, just everything about the ride quality is just complete shit. It's not the best. It is good to have off on those nice, beautiful days like it is today. Everything's nice, you know, but just the handling is just, it's not the best. And I don't know if it's just my Del Sol or if it's all the Del Sols, but when I have the top off, the windshield likes to move back and forth, and it's kind of scary sometimes because I feel like if I go over a certain pothole that it's gonna twist just right and the windshield's gonna crack. Like it's pretty scary, and I'm gonna have to show you guys a video of it sometime. But yeah, it's just the ride quality with the top off is absolutely not the best, and I just wish that Honda fixed that before they mass produces these. So yeah, that is 5 things I don't like about the Del Sol. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.